This tutorial will show you how to embed a YouTube video or similar videos from other sites in a Joomla article. So what I've got here is a bunch of just text I've pasted over and over and over again into this Joomla article. And what you want to do is, first of all, find the video, of course, that you want to embed. I'm going to use this video right here, American Coach in London. And when you're on YouTube, you'll see various tabs down here, About, Share, and it's the Share tab you want. And then you want to go to Embed. This will give you a code that we're going to place inside the Joomla article. And you have some options down below here. You can pick video size, some standard video sizes. I'm going to go with 640. If this box here is checked, at the end of the playing of the video, it will suggest other YouTube videos. And we've all seen how hit and miss that can be, so I usually turn that off. I want this to be public, so I'm not even going to bother about this privacy enhanced mode or use the old embed code. We'll just ignore that. So basically all we want is this code right here. Select it, and I'm going to go Control C and copy it, or you could right click and go copy. And now we're going to go to our Joomla article. Now first of all, what we want to do is put the cursor where we want the video to appear. So I'm going to put it just here at the beginning of this paragraph. Now next we need to paste the code right into the HTML of the web page of this article right here. And to do that, we can, now I'm using JCE editor, so you could use this button here, source code editor, or in the basic Joomla editor, there's toggle editor. So why don't we just toggle editor right now. That will show us the code that makes up the background of this web page. Now there's a problem. Where on earth was it that we're going to put the video to try to sort this out? So here's what I do for a little trick. If I want to put the video here, I'm just going to make a long selection of one letter. Now when I toggle, it's much easier to see. And all I'm going to do is select all of that P, all those P's there. And then, that was unfortunate, wasn't it? And then I'm just going to paste. Now that code is in there, and when I toggle the editor again, there's a square ready for the code. Now you'll see that it's leaving a big space because I have put it inside of a paragraph. If you want this to wrap, you can always select and then go up to the media button. This is a button that's in the JCE editor on the sites that I put together. Click it, and then you could wait for this to open. You could set an alignment of to the right, have the text wrap around it. You can put some margin in there, so if you want 10 pixels to the left of that box, as soon as we hit tab, we get some space. And you could actually even change the initial size that the video will show inside here. But if we were to go update, you see now the text is wrapping around. Now I also, what I usually do with the videos is this. I will, I'm just going to go Control Z and undo that. Oh snap, something. Okay, I paused the video and I reset that. So if we're back to where the video is right at the beginning of the paragraph. Now once at this point you could continue and put a title and everything else in the article and save it. But there's one important thing to remember, and that is this. If this page is going to be shared on social media, in Facebook or on Google+, at the time of this video, Facebook does not pick up a frame from the video to show as a teaser, an intro image in the post. It will not do that. So if you want to have that, or maybe you have some extensions in your site that automatically take a picture from the article and make a thumbnail of them for displaying in the on the website, you want to put an image in here. And there's a couple of places to put that and a couple ways to do it. So let me just let's look at that now. Let's go back to that video, and which is over here, and what we want to do is get a screenshot of this video. Now let's pick something that looks sort of interesting, or something that would look good. We could even just go with this image. And now what we want to do is capture that. Now, there's a couple of ways to do a screenshot. You could use Shift and Print Screen on your keyboard, which will take a picture of this whole screen. You paste it into your photo editor and then you crop it. Or if you're using Windows, at least in Windows 7, you could use the snipping tool. And to get to that, we go to, I just go Start, Snipping Tool. You could also type down in the search there, Snipping Tool. It'll show up. And the screen will go fade, and then we can then select what we want from that video. All right. Once I release that selection, there is my image, and now I'm going to save it to my delete folder here so I can find things, and I'll just call it a screenshot for football coach. All right, and now that's saved. Great. Now we can drag this over. We can drag that out of the way. We can go to the back end of the site, and we can now upload and insert that picture that we used, and as the first that we just captured, and as the first image in the article itself. That's what's going to be picked up on social media. Now you could, if the picture does not fit somewhere in with the article, then you could always just stick it in at the end. Because by the time people get to the end of the article, it's not going to matter if there's a big picture there. So you could put it in the article there. You could also put it inside the article and resize it. But what you want to do is make sure that when you upload the picture, that it is at least 200 by it's at least 200 wide and at least 200 high. Now the dimensions, the ratio of that image we just captured is not going to be 200 square, but make sure both width and height are at least over 200. And even to be on a safe side, go a little bit bigger, and they will be picked up when you add the your article to when your article is liked in Facebook. That's the image that will show, and then when people click on it in Facebook, which we hope, they'll come through to this page, and there will be the video higher up for them to watch. So of course, if you're not concerned about your page being shared in social media, if this is just sort of a less traffic page or something that you're not planning on that for, I don't know why you wouldn't want to, but there's always cases, I suppose, then just skip the whole thing about inserting an image in the end. Otherwise, do put an image in somewhere that's at least 200 by 200, and that will be picked up by Facebook. And that is how you insert a YouTube video into Joomla. And of course, as long as you have this code that comes with the YouTube video, you can embed other videos. So on Vimeo, other video sites, if they have an embed code, this is how you would place it inside the article. So I hope that's helpful. Enjoy working on your sites. God bless.